So my name is Raymond Komen. I have been the CEC member for Trade, Tourism Industrialization for Nakuru County until the 8th of February. So this was my 5th year. And previously I served as a CEC member for Education and ICT. And also previously to that, I served as a County Chief of Staff. So this is my second exit of this county. It's not the first one. I was here as a Chief of Staff, and I exited in late 2016, and I got back here in 2017, and this is my second exit from the county government of Nakuru. And I live here with great joy and happiness, in that I feel that I have made a significant contribution to the office of the county executive and the leadership of Nakuru County in the last 5 years. I am shifting gears. Remember, this is a public service position. It's been a public service position. It's a quasi-political appointment. It is a management job, but political. Serves the public, serve the government. I have been responsible to the governor of Nakuru, who has a mandate and still has a mandate to the people of this county. So my exiting, I am exiting about 6 months earlier than my contract would have allowed, but this is in line with section 43 of the Constitution, because I am seeking elective office in the general elections of 9th of August 2022. And I will be vying for parliamentary member of National Assembly for Rongai constituency in this great county of Nakuru. I have put my application for the primary elections coming up the 9th of April for Rongai constituency under the United Democratic Alliance, which is under the umbrella of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. It will not be unfamiliar territory for me, because it's the same public that I want to engage, but in a different, from a different part. That's a member of National Assembly. Remember, the national government controls 85% of the budgets. All the 47 counties share for 15%. So I think with the experience that I have and the exposure that I have and my integrity and my personality, I feel that having served the 11 sub-counties of Nakuru, for me to go and manage just that one, with regards to national government level, I will be best placed and best suited. Remember, politics is more personal. I have consulted the governor of this county, and he is very happy and excited that we are now leaving appointments, going to elective positions. So that it's a challenge that he has given us. Let us not wait and expect to be appointed. But since we understand what is expected to be done, we seek elective office. And of course, I went and listened to the ground. In the spirit of listen to the ground, I took time, and I listened to the ground. I looked at my profile. I looked at my proposal for the constituency, and I looked at the model at which the UDA wants to run government, and mine is aligned to the United Democratic Alliance. I realized that most of the other parties may not have come out clearly on their structure, on their plan, and their ideologies. Mine resonates very well with the United Democratic Alliance.
Maybe in the last 5 years,
yes,
you have achieved something in serving in this office.
Yeah.
Maybe you can highlight one or two.
We've been able to bring Nakuru from top position 5 in terms of contribution to national GDP to position 2 compared to the 47 counties. That's on an aggregate level. We have put proper infrastructure in the markets, which are the trading areas for our small businesses. Remember, we're supposed to afford wanabiashara wadogo places to trade. So when you go to Wakulima market here, just go and look at how it was in 2018. And look at it today. We have now a proper market that is suitable for a city. Secondly, I was part of the team with my colleagues that steered Nakuru under the leadership of the governor to a city. Now, the hotels and the enterprises, the business hospitality, is a huge beneficiary in that the government just gazetted higher compensation for government employees who are coming for meetings in Nakuru. The market share of Nakuru had gone to other towns like maybe Kisumu and Mombasa. But now Nakuru, there'll be more money, pesa mfukoni. The third is that in terms of education, because I was in education before, I was the first to push for the recruitment of early childhood education teachers. When I joined in 2017, there was no single teacher in this county. We were able to recruit the first batch of 350. Secondly, we rolled out the first phase of capitation grants for our vocational training that led to almost a free education program in our technical training, which is the VTCs. Thirdly, introduced the age-appropriate furniture for ECD children. Remember, ECD children just sit in the mud and stones. But you have been seeing these red and green, red, yellow tables. We started it in 2018. And the program was to roll it out in all the 900 ECDs. And so on and so forth.
Maybe in Rongai, which is this gap that you have seen you are going to fill?
I'm going to fill the gap of pragmatic and astute leadership that is completely lacking there. Remember, I'm a county executive member. I have seen it very clearly from where I sit. The gap is lacking in terms of coordination and support and empowerment and so on and so forth. There is huge despair, over there. So the issue of lobbying for support, empowering, access to opportunities and all that is completely lacking. That is my focus.
What are some of the challenges that you have faced, and do you have any regret working in this office?
First starting with the last comment. I have absolutely no regret. I have enjoyed my time in this office, working with the private sector, working with the government. By the way, we ran the government here like private sector. We removed bureaucracy, we removed red tape, and every time I came here, it reminded me of sitting in my bank manager office, because I was in the banking industry for 13 years. Compared to when I was a chief of staff, there was a lot of red tape. Here we introduced accountability. We have been able to streamline government. Now government is working for the people. Initially the people were working for the government. So we have huge strides and achievements here. In the past, somebody would disappear. 2 years, you'd come and you don't find a document for your payment as a service provider. But nowadays, the processes are streamlined. The young people want to have internships in government. Before, they would not want to work. Who would want to come and do internship here? So there's, when you look at Nakuru, Nakuru is a model study in the last 4 to 5 years. Professionals are running government, and that is why I live with my head very high, leaving this to go out to the public. I'm ready to face the public. They have seen some of the interventions I made, and most of them are the ones who came and asked me to go for the elective office.
Thank you. My name is Francis Mwangi. I'm the substantive CCM in charge of the Department of Education, ICT and e-government. I've now been instructed by His Excellency the Governor to hold fort in this Department of Trade, Tourism and Cooperatives, because previous CEC, Mr. Raymond Comment, has resigned in terms of the Constitution because he has decided to change tact to serve the people of Rongai as the incoming Member of Parliament. And because government business must go on and we must deliver to our people in the remaining term, His Excellency the Governor has instructed me to take over and ensure the good work that Mr. Comment started is completed. So I want to assure the residents of Nakuru that whatever work that Mr. Komen has been undertaking as the CCM in charge of this Department of Trade, Tourism and Cooperatives is fully finalized in the interest of the people of Nakuru. I would wish to wish my friend Mr. Raymond all the best in his endeavor. I know he has been in politics before, and I am sure that the people of Rongai, if they get him as the Member of Parliament, they will see the benefits and his competence in matters of delivering to them. So I wish him well and all the best, Mr. Komen. We have interacted a lot with him since I joined the county government of Nakuru, and I know his competence and I know his abilities. So I wish him all the best.
My name is Josephine Gandu, Acting Director Cooperatives here in Nakuru County. And we want to say we are really appreciative of our CEC, a former CEC, Bwana Raymond Komen. He's worked with us well. He supported our agenda. He's been there at Mashinani when we're meeting our cooperators, when we're meeting the members of our public. He's been there in our events. He supported us when we are doing policy, when we are doing our partnerships with our stakeholders. He supported us even in our work. So we want to really say we are very, very appreciative for his work, and he's been a good boss. At the end of the day, we say thank you very much, and we want to wish him well in his future engagements. And I know because he's still in Nakuru County, we are going to still meet in other engagements as we go along, and even as we welcome our new CEC, we're going to work well with him and give him the support so that we can propel this Department of Trade, Tourism and Cooperatives to the next level. One of the things that is outstanding about him is his support when we required support. When we are doing our policies, when we are doing our regulations, he will lobby for us so that we are able to deliver on that mandate. He is very good in bringing the stakeholders and lobbying for us so that we are able to achieve on our mandate.
Mimi naitwa Samuel Njoroge, the Acting Director Alcoholic Drinks and Control in Nakuru County. And so I'm so grateful about that period we have been working with the CEC, Mr. Komen. For the last time we have been here trying to implement the act, which we were working without a regulation, and he really assisted and supported us till we have that the Nakuru Alcoholic Drinks Regulation 2021. It is true that Mr. Komen is a team leader and so supportive to his staff. He used to take care of us, and especially my directorates. So I'm wishing him well, and God will bless him. I'm praying God to also give him the seat that he's looking after. I also preach, and therefore when he needs prayers, he'll just call and we pray, and he gets a breakthrough. Thank you.